Hello and welcome, gentlemen. My name is Dan Lentz. Let me take you with me to Italy and introduce you to a concept that I know will make a great impact on your life. Look at this beautiful setting. Now, as men, things are getting tougher in a lot of ways, and we need everything we can as an advantage, whether that's in the business world, whether that's with beautiful women like this one we're looking at here. I want to introduce you to a gentleman called David Gandy. He's coming up soon, here he is. And this gentleman really made an impact on me. He was the first male supermodel. And I want to speak about his fashion, different insights from him, very humble gentleman, very good example of the Renaissance man. However, one thing with David, if we see, obviously the gentleman has an incredible physique, incredible body. And he's very tall, 6'2", and last I read he was 90 kg. So that's a lot of muscle because he's an underwear model, for God's sake, so he's not rocking a lot of fat. And if we look here, here's some photos of him working out. He's got his own workout routine, of course. And like I said, he was the first male supermodel, some shots like this. Now, I know some guys may get their back up with the whole homosexuality thing. Now, I personally don't think I'm even 1% homosexual, and I think we can study men without being homosexual, and he doesn't really do anything in that sense for me. However, he's a great example of learning from, and I can happily look at a guy in Speedos without getting too off the track. I bring this up because not many guys could just wear nothing like this and look good. You know, see myself now, I'm wearing a black shirt with a black velvet jacket and a nice, whatever it's called, handkerchief or whatever it's called. So it's a lot easier for me than, say, to literally be in my undies and be the head of a Dolce & Gabbana campaign. So obviously David's done a lot of work. Who knows if he's blasted? Who knows what he's done to achieve that? I mean, that's a lot of muscle on a 6'2" frame. So I know bodybuilders who have blasted who are even lighter than him. So who knows what he did? I know he really pushed the marketing side and he really put himself out there, he positioned himself really well. There's a lot to learn from him. But what I wanted to bring up here though with him is how vital it is to get our bodies right as men. See, I had a beautiful Mercedes, so many places I could not even take it. I had a reasonable sized company. It was hard to explain that to people. Wherever I went, I took my body. Wherever you go, you take your body. So it's something that obviously we spend all day in. If we can work our body to be something that we're really proud of, it's the pillar that everything's built from. Andrew Tate talks about this. A lot of gentlemen speak about this. The fitness game is not an old concept, obviously, and many guys, yourself included, are probably well involved. I think though, it gets lost. It's the elusive obvious because it's ourself. We as men can focus on different things. We forget about getting our body right. And when we talk about fashion, one of the reasons Kevin Samuels really blew up, he had his fashion down. However, if it's not built on the foundation of your body being fantastic, like David's a great example here, then you're really building on a weak foundation. This scene here brings well into fashion. Now, look how elegant he looks with his beautiful white shirt. Notice he's rolled up his sleeves here. Look at the sleeves are rolled. And he's got a shirt tucked in, the nice 3/4 look. So you've got 3/4 of your pants, 1/4 of the top. We'll talk a lot about that. And very elegant watch, nothing too garish, not like his gold Rolex, although that would be cool as well. But he's very subtle, he's very humble, he's not trying too hard, as we can see. Also, his teeth are phenomenal. That's something that I want to work on, something we can work on as well as men. Get cosmetic dentistry, let's say. He's obviously got the cool shades. There's a lot to learn from him in this. And he's suave, you know, he's got his body language down. He's not rushing, he's not hyper jerky. It's another thing about body language. It's another thing the gym will give you. The gym will give you this nice subtle confidence I find, because you spend more time. I joke about how when I work out, I become that gym, what would you call it, like that meat bro or whatever you call it, where you meathead. And so you do become a bit more like that, which has its positives as well. And then I think the other thing to wrap up with this is, if you're overweight as a man, hey, we can be easy on a gentleman who's overweight. Hey, he's overweight. It is what it is. Some guys look better with a bit of weight too, sure. And your face, as you age, doesn't wrinkle as much. There's positives to everything, but I think having a lean and aggressive physique, I personally am a big fan of that, and that's something that I like. And yeah, it's something that I advocate for in myself and others. And I think a lot of us have got too soft these days. I just had a year off the gym myself. Getting back has been the difference of night and day. I feel a lot clearer in my mind. I feel like since my body's been more fit, it's ironed out a lot of other areas of my life. So like I said, I wanted to start this channel with a quick overview with David Gandy, introduce you to him, and introduce you to the concept of getting your body right, working out to help in other areas of your life. Hey, it's not everything, but it's going to help. If we come across gentlemen we want to do business with, we come across women who we want to attract into our lives, obviously having a fantastic body that people can admire makes this easier. And we've got enough things working against us in life. Why not have things working for us? So I hope you found this video of benefit. Hope it was a nice reminder. Seeing David really made an impact on me for the fact that just how shockingly handsome he is and how put together the guy is. I mean, look at the state of this body. Obviously his eyes help him a lot as well, but see, that's another one. Contacts, as men we can emulate that as well. And he's just a great example of getting our bodies right as men. See, a lot of women as well these days, they have this fantasy of what type of man they want in their life. And we all, as men, know about the Chad and Tyrones. Like, this is a good example of a Chad to the bone. And the sad thing with the dating market that I'm seeing is a lot of these Chads are racking up some serious numbers because we as men choose to have a relationship and women choose to make love, right? To be sexual with us. So a lot of women would obviously choose to be sexual with a guy like this. And then he's in a position where he can choose to be in a relationship and basically pick from the best. See, it's one thing as men to, like, we can date down, we can go to lower quality, whereas women seem to really struggle with this. But we as men don't always have access to the top level women. And so getting our bodies right can really help open that door. So I hope this made a great impact on you, my friend. Bless you wherever you are, and good luck in the gym. Encourage you to get in there as well. All the best.